If you guys want to get notified whenever I buy or sell a player, make sure to follow me on ultimatetrader.club, sign up for free now, and check how I make coins with my trading journal. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another market watch video. Today I'm just gonna go quickly through the 83, 84, 85 and 86 rated cards. I know a lot of you guys have invested in these players, and right now I just want to quickly sum up what are my plans with this. First of all, I need to tell you I don't hold any 83s, 84s or 85s. I have invested in 86 rated cards. I'm going to explain later on why I did so, but first, right now we're going to take a look at the 83s. This right now is just, in my opinion, like really undercutting their the lowest 83s apparently on PlayStation are at 1.5k. That is not that high in price if you ask me from this perspective, but since the market has gone really low and since a lot of people picked up 83 rated cards, I have a feeling that the non-informed cards have been bought too much in expectations for FUTMASS SBC. If you guys recall, last year we didn't have the expectation of this SBC. It just dropped. There weren't people preparing for it. There weren't people buying these cards. There weren't people like just hoarding these cards and waiting for them to flood the market at the announcement of the SBC or anything like that. So this, we don't have the element of surprise anymore. This is the first thing that I need to really point out. So the 83 rated cards right now, if you hold any or anything like that, I possibly would list them up for lazy buyers. I would list them up at 2.5k, 2k. I've been doing this with 86 rated cards, had already some luck with them and was really good. So I advise you guys you do that, because in my opinion, when the SBCs will drop, actually the FUTMASS SBCs, if they drop, because nothing is yet confirmed, in my opinion there will be a flooding of the market. Bear in mind, here are the 84 rated cards. They are already at 4k, and in my opinion that's a bit too high. The lowest I've seen them was like 2.5k this month. So this month we're at the 2.5k mark, and the thing is why I feel like for FUTMASS SBC these cards right away in the first day will be flooded and could go lower in value than they are right now is because so many people are buying them in the expectation, and not too many people actually know the fact that the FUTMASS SBCs might be used or done last actually than the informed SBCs have been done during the Black Friday period. Now why I say this, because a lot of people who wanted to complete the guaranteed team of the week packs from the SBCs that got on Black Friday could have done like 10 times that SBC, could have done it like 20 times, could have done it like 50 times, like some YouTubers and all of that. Like if we get 3 SBCs per day, at the end of the day, they're like, people are not gonna do every single SBC. People will do just the SBCs and the players that they like. That's why I also went with 86s, because I think the higher rated value cards and all of that, those cards will be more in demand. Those SBCs will be completed more, and there's also an icon SBC demand on those cards. So whenever an icon SBC drops, the 86 or plus rated, they should be going up in value. But the plan right now is not to sell these cards yet. I will be searching for a window in the next 3 days, let's say, and sell them then, because I really have an opinion that EA is gonna put up an SBC that's not gonna be that much in demand. Maybe if they do free SBCs like last year, they could do like SBCs that with the players that people won't actually complete these kind of SBCs, like we saw the Path to Glory SBCs for cards that weren't much in demand. Those SBCs didn't get a lot of demand. So if they start with an SBC that is not that much in demand, the player cards, the 85s, the 84s, the 86, the 83s, they all should drop at the day. I'm not telling you guys to sell now, you know, go now sell and no, don't look back or something like that. What I'm saying is, if you hold any of these cards, hold them for a longer period of time, because there's going to be a time and place during FUTMASS that they're gonna go possibly higher than they are right now in price. That is a thing that I literally believe is going to happen. But if you're like me and if you want to flip, what I'm going to be doing is flipping these cards. What I'm going to be doing is actually waiting for a window to rebuy these cards. I'm going to sell these cards in the next 3 days, and I'm going to possibly rebuy them when the first SBC drops. Now, I need to explain myself why I went with the 86 rated cards right now. The 86 rated cards are the ones that have also the Icon SBC demand, so it's a bit tricky. If a good Icon SBC comes before FUTMASS, I don't know if it's good to sell, you know. I don't know if it will be really good to sell, but I'm gonna play it this way. I'm gonna sell possibly these cards in the window before the next weekend, where I believe I'm gonna make profit because I bought them for 16k, 15k. I bought some for 17k. I'm already making profit on all of these 86 rated cards. I'm gonna try and get rid of these before we actually get into a FUTMASS SBC. When the FUTMASS SBC gets in, there's a really high chance that there's going to be a low rated team requirement for the first 3 SBCs that drop, like it was last year. We got the Rossi, we got Parolo, we got cards where you needed like to input like up to an 84 rated squads. So if there's going to be also players with low demand, I expect everything to drop from like all over the spectrum, and I'm gonna go and jump in and invest then. So on the day the first SBC drops, I think there's going to be a lot of undercutting. I think there's going to be a lot of selling, and whatever rated cards go down the lowest, I'm going to pick back up those because progressing the FUTMASS SBC, they all should go higher. As we are seeing, for example, on this Leno, this is an example of Leno. Here we have like his low point right before FUTMASS on December 16th. He was 10,000 coins, 86 rated card. He was 10,000 coins, and look at this. He just kept going up. But this was a thing where the market didn't expect the FUTMASS SBC to drop. So before we all take this as a valid example, there is no way of telling that the market will react in the same way. In my opinion, it will be totally different because people are preparing, people are buying, and you need to understand how other people, the casual players and the investors work right now. I feel like here on this day, I don't know if this is going to be the day, like the 16th of December, if it's going to drop again, but on this day, many of the 83 plus rated cards will, in my opinion, drop in value because so many people have invested and they will try to get rid of them on that day. So what will happen, in my opinion, is I would like to sell the 86s right now. I hope there's not going to be any Icon SBC, and I'm going to rebuy at the point when FUTMASS SBC drops. Either is going to be like a higher point or there's going to be a lower point. I'm just going to invest then. I don't care. Even if I sell for like a lesser amount, I just know that I'm going to be safe with the coins that I sold right now in that window of the 3 days before the FUTMASS SBC, and then possibly reinvest even at a higher value, because I know from that value for sure the cards are gonna just rise. We can see, for example, of an 86 rated card here that the highest point was 22k, and it was Friday 23rd December, and we got the Vidal, Chan, and Dani Alves SBCs. Those were requiring higher rated players, and it's only plausible that this happened because when you need better, higher rated teams, the demand of these cards just shoot up, and I feel like Vidal was the one that pushed up the most. And yeah, the highest point was I'm sorry, let me put Vidal away from the screen. The highest point was on December 25th. It was almost 25,000 coins, 25,000 coins, and we got Muller, Miranda, Fernandinho. This is just like, I feel like it will get into like similar patterns like last year. We're gonna get higher rated, more in demand cards towards the end of FUTMASS, and at the beginning we're gonna get the SBCs that are less in demand, and people are gonna flood the market. So I'm playing on that card that there's gonna be a panic selling, that there's gonna be an offloading of coins. So it's your decision. Either you hold these cards and hold them until the very ends of the FUTMASS SBCs, because that's possibly when they're gonna put up the cards more in demand in the SBCs, or you sell now, you try and flip. You might even risk it to buy them at a higher value, but either way you're gonna make profit in the process. I'm gonna play it like that. I'm gonna also hope for like an Icon SBC to drop after or during the FUTMASS event, and I will keep you guys updated throughout my videos. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm gonna be on with the next team of the group stage video right after this one. Cheers.